dropping, dog? That off-work pie. I need that off-work pie, cuz. I need that off-work pie when it's dropping, cuz.
I see where we're going wrong. Drew leaves out the most important albums of the years. I don't get that. He leaves them out.
He's white. He's Logic. He's white. He's half white.
Look at what his glasses on.
Yeah, no,
looking all educated.
Let's talk about this on air. I have a lot to say about this bracket.
So listen up. Last week, I want to apologize. Last week I said it was episode 27. When in all actuality, it was episode 26. I dropped the ball on that. So this is episode 27 of the Off Work Podcast. Fellas, what's up?
What's happening?
Going on?
What's up?
Salutations.
Man, how was y'all weekends, man?
Hey, listen, I had a great weekend. I met my girl's older brother. He was out here for it. He made a day trip, dog. So it was a lot of pressure because I had like a 5-hour window to like really get to know him, try to have like a meaningful
Talk about Jarvis. Talk about. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Drew, you gotta take those glasses off, man. I can't. I'm trying to hold in my laughs.
Bro, what you mean, dog?
Hey, Drew like the white he like the white Spike Lee.
White Lee.
White Lee.
Yeah, I'm saying trying to listen to Jarv. I'm saying trying to listen in, take what
Spike.
he's talking about. Then I look into my bottom corner, I see Drew with those glasses on, and I can't listen anymore when I see those.
Spike Flea over there, dog. It's all right. Nah, but it was good though. We had a 5-hour window. He made like a day trip from Atlanta. So he got in there like around 10, and we dropped him off at 4. So it was good. You know, he's a Cowboys fan, just like me. We had that in common. We did some pottery. Pottery, dog. Listen, I thought pottery was gonna be like some easy shit.
Hell no.
That joint is difficult. Like I had to actually like sit there and like learn how to do it. I didn't do the wheel. The wheel's like way too complicated.
Come on, dog. You got to do the wheel.
Next time I will. Next time.
That's the joint when it's spinning and you trying to like.
Yeah. But you gotta actually like it's a craft to it that you actually have to learn. No pun intended. So.
Well, we saw how you held a gun, so you didn't get with your hands.
Hey, listen.
Who's
hey, Jarvis need one of them damn Yosemite Sam guns, bro. I swear he does. Them big ass revolvers.
I got big hands, listeners. Look at his hand, dog. I'm sorry, I don't have baby hands. You know, I mean, you know, I'm baby leg. You know, baby leg. I'm baby leg over here, dog. So you know, I'm sorry.
All right,
but
all right, bro. Here we go, bro. He's got to ruin the movie.
Who that is? That baby leg. He got a baby leg. Who that is? That baby leg. He got a baby leg. He got a baby leg. He got a baby leg. That's what he said. He got a baby leg. Anyways.
If there was ever a life-size pause button, I would push it right now.
Hey, yo. Anyways, Jorel.
Yo.
How was your weekend, my G? Hey, listen, I ain't gonna tell the listeners, but I'm happy for my boy Jorel. We're gonna leave it at that. I'm very happy for
what you got into, Jorel? You proposed? You proposed this weekend?
No, hell no. Bro, hell no.
You don't even got a girl, Tom.
Yeah.
Hey, that be seem like all the congratulations go to nowadays.
Nah, bro. You know, man, I'm just, you know, some things in life you gotta feel twice, man. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Some things in life you gotta feel twice, man. So, you know, I'm just working on myself. See, y'all not mature, man. Y'all not being mature right now.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know what the subject is. What happened?
We'll talk offline. We'll talk offline about it. But you know, life is good right now, man. I feel like you know things are moving in the right direction for me. So
he's living again, man. He's living again. You know, that's all.
Live it up, hey. Please do. We ain't got that much time to do it, so just enjoy while we can.
That's real, and not to be like dark, but I looked at a picture of my grandma and her siblings. I look at the picture like everyone's gone now. They're no longer here. And I even saw pictures like cousins and my grandma, her siblings. I'm like, yo, like 95% of the people in this picture are no longer here. So like that, like it clicked for me. It clicked for me like, yo, life is really like short. So we got to make choices that make us happy at the end of the day. I spent like the first part of my life, like the 30 years, you know, inshallah, I have another 30 years. But I spent like the first half of my life like living for other people's expectations of me.
Yeah,
Like not really doing what makes me happy at the end of the day.
that's facts. And I don't think you really realize that until you get a little bit older. Because I think like when you go through your 20s, you so busy trying to, you know, please and, you know, please other people and try to make, you know, be in the crowd and everything like that. And I think it's your 30s is like kind of like when you start to mature and start to find yourself a little better and start to appreciate who you are as a person. So I'm definitely going through that right now. So you know, like I said, everything comes full circle.
Absolutely.
Drew, did you happen to get into anything this weekend?
Yeah, I was about to say the last couple pods, you ain't been doing nothing, bro.
Nah,
Steph Curry in it.
regular life, man.
Drew, you like a dog trainer right now, dog. For some reason.
Hey, I know one thing, bro. You need to get some damn sun out in Salt Lake, bro. Because you're getting real light, my brother.
Speaking of Salt Lake City, I saw your girl, and what she posted. She said thank you to the Off Work podcast for introducing her to power. She said that. Okay.
Yeah.
Get your girl out of Salt Lake City, Utah immediately. Like the fact that we are introducing her to power. No, get that girl around some culture immediately. Get your girl around some culture.
Hey, but no, shout out to is she already with us saying her name?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to Annika. Shout out to Annika.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like Annika is dope. I love Annika and Drew. You know what I'm saying? They're a great couple. She does a lot for our podcast, a lot of behind the scenes that y'all don't even know about. So shout out to her. She's solid, 100.
Yeah, man. Listen.
And she deserves to experience, you know, the culture. She deserves to experience the culture. I don't like it. It hurt me when I saw that we introduced her to power. That hurt me because she's missing out.
Hey, man.
Thank you. Good plan.
I want to shout out Annika too, man.
Shout her out.
Annika is our marketing director of the pod. Like she runs the socials, and honestly, like since she took charge of the pod, you know, of the marketing and this pushing it aspect, like I've seen a big difference in our numbers. Our numbers have spiked up. Our numbers are always dope, but this, you know, her paying extra attention to things and her having that young brain to see things that we don't necessarily like see is like.
Hey, and it's not only a young brain; it's a woman's brain. You know, we're four guys. We're four guys out here sometimes. You know, nothing goes right without a lady's touch. This is nothing goes right without the touch of a lady. You know, you don't want us having our hands on everything. You don't want that. We'll never be successful. So yeah, shout her out. We appreciate her. Drew, we appreciate her so much. Let her experience the things that she needs to experience. Let her experience these things. I don't want to introduce her to power.
The thing is, she doesn't like watching old stuff because I'll be trying to put her on to like classic black movies and stuff, but
tell her tell her to get hip. No,
I'm trying. I'll be trying.
Are you gonna move out to VA? Does she want to move to VA?
That's the plan.
That's the plan. Hey, speaking of which, Jarvis, I'm gonna say this on air.
Inshallah.
I'm gonna say this on air, Jarvis. This is what I want to do. I'm gonna say this on air. So I'm holding your feet to the fire. I want to have a Christmas episode. I want to have a Christmas episode when we're all in this. I have a location. I have everything we need. I have everything we need for it to go down.
Okay.
I need you here. I need you. Drew said he's coming for Christmas, right? Am I right? All right. So Jarvis, I'm telling this to you. Get yourself down here in the next couple months so we can shoot the Christmas episode all together in the same atmosphere. And I have everything else, you know, lined up for it.
You had a cameraman lined up and everything like that? Correct. Location?
Correct.
Everything. All right. Hey, y'all heard it here first.
Pay me though. You gotta pay. These things aren't free, but I have it.
I'm paying for the ticket, dog. I'm paying for the ticket. Listen.
No, all jokes aside. No, real talk. If Jarvis comes to the 7-5, we promise you guys a Christmas episode where we're all in the same building. I promise it'll go down.
Hey, I'm hyped. I'm ready for it. Now listen. Last night, LeBron got that 4-4-4. LeBron. And it was kind of odd to me how LeBron said, I want my damn respect. And it's like, for me, it's like,
here we go with the disrespect.
Who hasn't been giving LeBron? Well, okay. Let me.
Okay, I was about to say.
But I feel like ever since LeBron got a chip in Cleveland, it was like the respect was there.
I agree with that. I mean, listen. This is what this LeBron. When you get to a certain stratosphere in life or in the world, people are going to come at you. Okay, this just comes with the territory. I hate that people. I hate when they. I hate that Laker fans. What I've been seeing from Lakers fans. Don't get me wrong. I rooted for LeBron. I'm happy LeBron got his 4th ring. I think the basketball guys worked in his favor this time. However, they worked against him another time, so it all evened out. It's fair. So I'm not going to take anything away from LeBron. He deserves 4 rings. Period. Let's make that clear. I'm sick of Lakers fans acting like they had some extraneous title run in the bubble. They acting like they overcame all these odds.
They did. They overcame COVID, dog.
But the rest of them,
that's a lot to overcome. But listen, I'm not gonna let you get that off because the Clippers, you could tell a lot of teams didn't want to be there. So it takes that extra mental ability to lock in, be away from your family, to restart and accomplish your goals.
I agree 100%. But what I'm saying is all the teams had to deal with that. And LeBron just happened to be on the best team. I don't want to say it like this because I'm happy. I was rooting for.
He was on the best team because he's the best player.
I agree. Yeah. And he had another top 5 player that adds to it. Jarvis, Jorel, don't just leave that out. Don't just leave that out. He had another top 5 player with him. But this does prove his greatness. He's durable. The fact that he is still in this type of condition at the age of 35 is remarkable. He deserves to be in the conversation as one of the GOATs. It's arguable that he's one of the GOATs.
He is one of the GOATs. I don't think it's arguable.
Now let's get to that. Let's get to that.
No, I meant that's arguable that he is the GOAT.
Let's get to that. Let's get to that with this 4th ring because when LeBron said, "I want my damn respect," the way I took it was, I want my respect as the GOAT because everyone gives LeBron his respect as one of the greats. I think
no, they don't. Because
LeBron told us that he's chasing ghosts as an MJ. So as I want my damn respect is I want to be the GOAT or at least even with Mike. I think and he said what I've done, no player has ever done. Y'all hold me to standards that y'all don't hold other players to, which is true.
That's true.
Which is true. When I remember watching LeBron on ESPN in high school, right? And listen, the hype on him was to the point where even me as an eighth grader, yo, there's no way the chosen one can live up to this hype. There's no way. And I think that
you was not thinking about that.
I was. You guys, Jorel,
he lying, ain't he? He ain't think about all that.
I was as a kid, on Sports Illustrated on the cover. I'm like, there's no way.
He's on Slam with Sebastian Telfair.
There's no way. So much hype surrounding him with the Hummer and all that. I'm like, there's no way this kid can live up to this hype. And I think he exceeded expectations, to be honest with you. I think none of us in our wildest dreams would have thought that LeBron will be doing it like he's doing it now and achieve what he has achieved. Just being all real with you.
That's facts.
He came into the league compared to Jordan.
I agree with Jarvis 100%.
Exactly. He came because he's that good. He's actually doing what we expected. Which you just kind of contradicted yourself. You said he had high expectations. Then you turn around and say that we didn't expect this.
I did. I thought it was so.
He over exceeded expectations. Essentially, is what Jarvis is saying.
Yes,
because you got to think about LeBron.
He got 6 rings. I thought that
4.
was 6 rings.
Okay, hold on, Brando. Hold on. Now, hold on. Because I typically would agree with you from that standpoint. But the thing is, I had to realize is that LeBron played arguably the greatest fucking team of all time assembled in NBA history. With Kevin Durant.
When he beat the Warriors, I agree. That was big in my book.
But I'm talking about when he played the KD Warriors, bro. You got to pick your poison.
He won't win in that. He won't win. He had no.
That's what I'm saying. He had literally no opportunity to ever win that. And just like what Jarvis said, as far as standards, when Kevin Durant was up 3-1 on the fucking Warriors, and they came back and beat him. Nobody said anything about Kevin Durant losing to the Warriors and choking that off.
Yeah,
Nobody. They did not. If that was LeBron, LeBron would have been slandered for that.
But the thing is, KD isn't looked at as the GOAT. Or people don't even say he is. So that's why he doesn't get that.
Yeah, but that's the point that Jarvis is making, though.
Now listen, no one, especially in today's league, I'm not talking about the 80s or the 70s. Like, this man made it to 8 consecutive finals. 8 consecutive finals appearances, dog. Like, that within itself is nuts to me.
I mean, it is.
That's nuts.
It is, but it ain't. It is in a way.
And then to win a championship with 3 different franchises?
That's crazy.
Bro, that's impressive.
A lot of those trips were in the East, though. And the East wasn't the best.
Okay, but that's the thing I'm saying about LeBron. They said, oh, well, the East wasn't the best. You can't do this out in the West. He did it out in the West.
He won a ring in the West. So now what?
Yeah, so
I'm just saying, looking back at the 8 straight or whatever.
No, I get it, but I'm saying, like, you know, what is
difficult? No, I'm not gonna let y'all get that off. That's even though the East is the East, it's still a mental feat to physically play into the finals every year. I don't give a damn where you play. These are professional basketball players.
I agree.
These are pros, bro. Like, to get there 8 times, like, that's you put anybody in the East.
I mean, and let's not act like LeBron. I mean, it typically was a cakewalk in the East, but LeBron has had some tough battles in the East.
Yes.
Back in his early years in Cleveland, he had to go through the damn Pistons. Kind of his mid years in the East, he had to go through the Chicago Bulls. He had to go through the Boston Celtics. Had to go through the Indiana Pacers. I mean, dog, LeBron has had his tough feats in the East. Let's not act like that.
Man.
The Celtics were his biggest.
That's it. Yes, the Celtics, and it stops there.
Nobody looks at those Derrick Rose Bulls teams as one of the greatest teams.
What about the Pacers?
Nobody looks at the Pacers either.
It's supposed to be the Pacers. It's the Pacers. It's supposed to be the Pacers.
I don't know, man.
The Celtics were his like really only competition for him.
And that's why I said the basketball gods worked out for LeBron this particular year.
So let me ask y'all a quick question. Where do y'all have LeBron in your Mount Rushmore? Is he in your Mount Rushmore?
Number 2.
Number 2?
No, well, I have mine personally. I have him 2. I think he just I don't know, dog. See, my thing, I think he just surpassed Kareem.
I mean, this is the thing about all of this.
Are we talking about personal, or are we just talking about like subjective?
Do
y'all put him above Tim Duncan and Kobe?
Yeah, I put him before them long years ago. LeBron James, put him over them
Kobe and Tim Duncan.
But this is the thing. This is the thing about this. And we can go on about this all day.
Yeah.
Because you really can't compare eras.
Thank you. I was about to say that. Thank you. Go ahead.
Circumstances are different. Expectations are different. Life is just different. So I think in all sports, in music, sports, and life in general, we got to be careful in comparing eras because it's not the same fight. Yeah. You're literally playing 2 different sports almost. I mean, to a certain degree. Of course, we're all playing basketball, but basketball is much different in the 60s than what it is now in 2020. So you just got to say these are the GOATs of this era.
If you put LeBron in the 90s with his physicality, his skill set, and let's say Jordan and LeBron flipped eras, then it's going to be a different result. Maybe he does go to 8. Huh?
We don't know. We don't know what.
I said we don't know. But
I do know this. I do know this. They both would be Michael Jordan and LeBron James 1A and 1B, or however you want to put it. No matter what era you put any of those 2 guys in, we're going to be comparing those 2.
Well, why do you think that Kobe okay, not to say why isn't Kobe really mentioned in the GOAT talks? Because his game was similar to Mike's to the point like we've seen this already. It's like this.
No, I mean, no, it's not why. It's just not. He's not. I mean, he's mentioned in the top 10. I mean,
yeah, he breaking up.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I mean, shit. Like I said, LeBron is definitely. LeBron is in my Mount Rushmore for sure. I mean, you got Mike, LeBron, Tim Duncan for sure, and I might have to throw Shaq in there. So that might be my top 4.
Now listen. Now I know KG's your boy.
That's my guy. That's my guy.
With the chip, does AD, is he the equivalent to Kevin Garnett now?
No.
He's a better basketball player than Kevin Garnett.
Huh?
Anthony Davis is a better basketball player than Kevin Garnett.
Last time I checked, Anthony Davis has no MVPs.
So what? There we go again. With
Anthony Davis never came to a Western Conference Finals.
Who is the better basketball player? All of that is circumstance based.
Kevin Garnett.
We disagree.
He has more defensive player of the years than him as well. More NBA first teams than him as well. More NBA All-Stars than him as well. What are we saying?
Anthony Davis has been in 7 years. He's been in the league 7 years. Give it time. And AD has
in 7 years when Kevin Garnett was at, he was a much better player than Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis is a more talented basketball player than Kevin Garnett. Period.
We're talking about talent. Is Anthony Davis, has he had more talent than Tim Duncan?
Correct. That's what I'm saying.
Anthony Davis is more talented than Tim Duncan, but Tim Duncan is the better player.
Yeah. Talent and better players, two different.
I agree, but I can't say the same. I can't say the same for Kevin Garnett. I can say that about Tim Duncan.
And then what other power forwards has Anthony Davis had to play against?
What do you mean?
What other star power forwards has Anthony Davis ever had to face?
He just went through Joker. Didn't just play against Joker?
He's not a power forward. That's a center. What other power forwards?
All right, yeah, Jarvis. The 4 and 5, 1 and 2.
That's a fact.
It's all bumbled in today.
Kevin Garnett had to play against Amari Stoudemire, and he also had to play against Tim Duncan in the West.
Kevin Garnett cannot do some of the things that Anthony Davis can do in a basketball court. Period.
I don't disagree with that, but I think Kevin Garnett is the better.
That's all I'm saying.
That's
if you're saying that at this point Kevin Garnett's resume is better, cool. I mean, it's
ain't
done.
done
Yeah,
but AD's not playing nobody. That's what I'm saying. AD's not playing the level of competition. He's not playing the level of competition that Kevin Garnett had to play.
I don't see why you say that.
Pod question time. I've been ready for this question. So this question is actually from a good friend of mine. So he wants us to weigh in on this. He said, "What's up, fellas? A while back, I proposed to my girl, and she said no. I know what I did, but going forward, do you think if someone says no to a proposal that the relationship should be over?" Now, listen, I'm gonna tell you his background. He proposed to his girl. She said no. He got back with her, and it was never the same. They ended up breaking up. So if you get on one knee, propose to your girl, she says no, would y'all take her back? Now, I'm gonna tell you what I'll do. I think before that, before you propose to your girl, first of all, you should know what her answer is, right? That should be a discussion.
Yes.
Exactly.
So I'm thinking if you get to the point where she knows you're looking at rings, y'all planning for an engagement, y'all planning things ahead of time, and then she says no, that's a red flag right there. That she just don't want to be with you. That's my thoughts on it.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily mean she don't want to be with you. She just want to get married right now. And it could be
Nah, Brando. If you had those conversations beforehand, bro, and y'all come to a mutual understanding that you want to get married and you actually propose and she says no, something's up.
Yeah, but who's to know they had to? Yeah, that's ideal, but maybe everybody's not that bright, Jorel. So some people, like you said, yeah, you should know before you propose, but a lot of people do it without knowing. That's just the reality of the situation.
Yeah, but we're saying if you did have the conversation and she says no, then it's over.
No, that's not the question though. The question the question isn't if we talked about it and then I propose and you say no. The question is if I propose and you say no.
It matters though.
All
These
right.
things matter.
And we're back.
Guess who's Bazak? Still smell the blow on my clothes like Krispy Kreme. I was cooking the moles. Like horseshoes, I was tossing the moles.
Should have been charging your iPad. That's what you should have been doing. Talk about cooking.
So I think in regards to what we were talking to about as far as the proposal and everything like that, I think we're all in agreement. Is it fair to say that we're all in agreement if you propose to your girl and she says no, that the relationship is over? Can we all agree?
No, I'm not in agreement.
Well, I'm saying if you talked about it prior to y'all getting engaged, you went ring shopping, you kind of already had the discussion as to what was going to happen, and you propose and she says no, it's over with.
No, I don't agree. I disagree.
I disagree too.
I disagree, dog. In the sense of if she says no, there's a reason for that, and it's all contingent upon the reason. And I think a lot of people in today's society are quick to like to say, "Fuck it, I'm out. I don't want to be with you." If it's something that we can work on and work towards, then why not?
But you talked about it already, though.
That was the whole purpose. A lot of women don't say no. They say not right now. That's more so like a pride thing. Like it's checking your pride and figure out, okay, why does he say not right now, and can we work towards it? Because it might be better off for us to work on it now before we get engaged. Because a lot of people go into engagements with a lot of shit they need to work on and it never gets addressed, and that's why the divorce rate is a little high.
I agree, Jarvis. I agree 100%. I agree 100%. Like, if I love you enough to propose, that means me proposing is letting you know I'm down for life. So with that being said, if this is something we got to work through, and if I say this, if I'm proposing to you, that means I believe we're down for life, right? Are you guys following me?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm down for life before I make that proposal. So you saying no is my first test to being down for life, right?
I'm with you.
You get my stuff? So
Drew ain't feeling that, dog.
Duh, if y'all had talked about it before, and that means both of y'all were supposed to be down for life. So if we've already
I hate that talking. I hate that we do the talking to before a part of this. Because that's not a guarantee that that's happened. There's guys that will propose off of the strength of they think. Like, first of all, sometimes a woman prefers it to be a surprise. You know, it's not talked about. That's not how it works every time.
No, I'm not letting you get that off. If a nigga goes into a proposal blind, he's a nut. He's a nut. You're making a life decision going in blind, not knowing nothing about.
You're not making a life decision. You're asking, can we make a life decision? You ain't making a life decision right now. You're asking for it. Hey, this brings me to another point. I'm glad we got to this. What's the problem with women proposing to men? Why is that so frowned upon?
Listen. I believe I'm a little old school. I believe, I don't believe it's, gender roles. It's wrong to have certain gender roles are appropriate to me. Like if I have a daughter, right? If you your daughter pulled over on the side of the road and she's with her boyfriend and like she's putting the tire back on the car and he's just sitting there chilling in the car, I would take issue with that. I think we're in a society where it's like, we're genderless, and I'm not with that. And whoever I'm offending, that's what I'm offending. That's my thoughts on it. Those are my exact thoughts on it.
I don't blame
you. Me as a man, there's certain things that I'm going to take upon myself to do. Like I agree
with that. I agree 100%. I don't want little baby Mala. I don't want my baby Mala bear on the side of the road changing the tire. No, I don't want that.
You're not going to want her knee proposing to a man either.
Yeah, you're not going to want that shit.
Oh, so she got to get on her knees. Maybe she's
Brando.
Brando, you're not going to want that, bro. You're not going to want that for your daughter.
You're not.
Listen, you can't bring my daughter into these. I don't know what I feel about that.
What do you mean?
We're making it real for you. We're making it real for you by putting your daughter in that situation, because she is going to become a young woman one day where she's going to get older.
Because Brando's thinking about like it's himself.
Yeah.
First of all, baby Mala is not getting married.
Yeah, you better propose to me right now. Get on your knees.
No,
get on your knees to propose to me.
I'm not. No, I don't think that. I'm not like that. I don't have expectations and nothing like that. But what I'm saying is, whatever works. That's all I'm saying. Get out of here,
it's contingent upon what works for that couple.
Correct.
But I mean, a lot of things culturally is different. Like as far as like, just me and my situation. So you know how in our culture, like we have to talk to the dad and get the dad's permission to marry the daughter. Well, in her culture, like both parents had to meet each other, and like the parents had to. My dad and my mom had to get their blessing. Well, my dad had to get their blessing. So a lot of things culturally, but with that, I think I'll just rather have I'd rather me propose. So.
Well, me personally, I get what you're saying, and it makes a lot of sense. That is ideal. That is ideal. And if a woman feels that way, I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking anything. This is my point. Nothing should be knocked when it comes to love.
Come on, boy.
Excuse me.
No, tonight is not your night, Brando.
Brando can't get right. Come on.
No.
Can't get right, dog. That's what we're gonna call this one, dog. Can't get right.
I got kids. I got kids bothering me. Hold on. Let me get it.
He's like, he ain't talking that bullshit about a little girl proposing. She ain't feeling that.
Boys wild tonight, dog.
No, we're not.
So, in conclusion, my daughter won't be proposing to anyone.
Yeah.
So
Neither will mine.
So let's get to our next topic, dog. Let's get to the next topic. What do y'all consider cheating? And the reason why I ask this is because a lot of people say cheating is something that you wouldn't do in front of your partner. Like cheating is something that you don't feel comfortable. You wouldn't feel comfortable doing in front of your partner.
Yeah.
I think
that's a good way to summarize it.
Okay, so let's look at this. Let's say your partner, I'm not talking to anyone specific, but I had a partner in the past that wasn't comfortable with me like sharing like pictures of IG models like to my boys, like it's putting it in a group chat. Now, if I would have shared pictures of IG models behind her back, is that cheating?
No.
I don't think it's cheating.
Cheating, yeah, you have
But
to do you.
Yeah, I mean that would be classified as something else, not cheating.
Like that's why I was lying.
Yeah, cheating
Yeah,
would be
also
cheating
just
involves
not
another
take into
person.
consideration her wants. That's
Cheating has to involve another person.
I have a homeboy. His girl says if he watches porn, like she considers that cheating because she's like, you're picturing yourself. It's lust, and you're lusting over another woman. So is cheating lust?
If you ask me personally, yeah, yes. I don't want my girl doing nothing. I don't want her making anybody think that she like them. I don't want you saying hi. You don't got to do all of that. Just. It is not because of the lady. Don't get me wrong. It's because of the fellas. I don't want my girl to give any guy a reason to say that my girl's interested in him. And don't get me wrong, she can be innocent and just say something normal. But guys look at things like that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like,
but you can't help how a guy interprets that. That's not on your.
I agree.
That's not your girl.
I agree 100%. I agree. But however, once a guy interprets something like, I'm not blaming the ladies. This is my own problem. I'm not saying that she owes this to me. All I'm saying is my preference is that you don't do anything that gives another guy any ammunition to say anything about me or that my girl did this or my girl did that. And if you did anything to give any ammunition if you did anything that can be laughed at to me, and if you did anything that people can laugh at, you cheated on me. You cheated on me. You cheated on me. You cheated on me, baby.
You just care about yourself.
What do you mean? Yeah. I don't want to be cheated on, dude. What do you mean?
No, but like you're looking at it for a selfish reason.
No, because you know what, Drew? It's not selfish. You know what? I'll give her that same respect. There's a difference right there. I give her that same respect. You know, the Brando not going to be out here embarrassing you. You know, liking pics, lusting, leaving comments, ooh, hard eyes. No, when the Brando tied down, I'm not going to do that. You know why? Because that girl might think I like her. And I don't want my girl thinking that I got eyes for anybody else other than her. And I don't want her to do the same thing. I want her to do the same.
Cut the cap right now, dog. Cut
What? Bro, why is Jarvis like
My dog is capping out in these streets hard, bro.
I'm not. That's
Now
true.
listen,
Jarvis, let me tell you something. Say something isn't defined as cheating. Let's say it isn't cheating. You didn't cheat, but you did something your lady didn't like. Guess what? Sometimes the consequences are just as great as cheating, as if you cheated. So why not just stay on the up and up? That's all I'm saying. But this question is posed to the ladies. You ladies have to stay on the up and up too. You know, you ladies get mad at us. You like this girl's pick. You did this. You did that. You know, the ladies try to police our behavior a lot of times. Would you guys agree? They try to police our behavior, and vice versa. Sometimes, depending on the guy. But in a relationship, you try to police each other's behavior sometimes, right or wrong.
depending on who you
Right.
with, but yeah, I get you.
You see where I'm? Yeah. Not everybody. Not trying to couple everybody in the same boat, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, it depends on you. But I
So I
think
said
a lot of that has
That's
to do with-
usually, yeah, that's usually based off insecurities though
Thank
in a
you.
relationship.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that too, and also this. Listen, if I'm policing you, it's not based off insecurities. If I'm personally doing it, for the most part, Jorel, you're right. It is. You know, a lot of that is. The reason I'm doing it is because I just don't want no other man having the upper hand on me.
So that's a pride thing for you then.
It's pride.
It's
Yeah.
pride.
Now listen,
Oh yeah.
I'm not mad at it because I mean I feel that. I'm not mad at that. I feel it. I mean, but I can say that it's a pride thing.
Yeah, fair enough. It is.
now
It
I'm
is.
gonna keep it all the way being with y'all. Like, and that goes both
Protect my
ways.
pride, baby. Protect my pride, though. You
I'm gonna
gotta
keep it a
protect
beam. It goes both ways. So when we talk about insecurities, like there's guys out here who've been cheated on and they never, sought after like the therapy or, thinking about how to make themselves better, and they jump into relationships and they had the insecurities. And they think whenever their girl goes out, she's cheating on them. Now I remember one time
Hey,
though,
man, listen. Hey, they need therapy for that. I'll be your therapist. I'll be your therapist for that. Listen, if you get cheated on, you don't need therapy for that. You just gotta realize this: hoes ain't shit. Just like niggas.
yo,
That's all. No, you don't need therapy for that. You don't need therapy. It doesn't take therapy. Hoes, hey, man. I hate this, man. This is what I don't like, man. You know? Listen, it has to be said. Listen, men are horrible creatures. We do some horrible things. We're selfish and we cheat. We do horrible things. All I'm saying is, women do the exact same thing. It's equal. We're on equal grounds.
but
And I say that to
no.
say that.
When I'm talking about therapy, I don't mean actually seeing a professional. It could be peer to peer. Like me talking on this podcast is therapeutic, but you got to find a way to figure out where did you go wrong and how did you choose this woman? Because a lot is not doesn't have to do with you, but it has to do with their character. And I'm not going to be with someone that display those same characteristics. Or it could be a reflection of where you were at that point in time in your life. Like, I've been in situations where I'm gonna be all the way real with y'all. In the past, where I'm like, okay, like being with
Cooking with grease. You cooking with grease, Jarvis. You
being
cooking
with
with grease.
Hey, listen, I thought in the past, like being with a woman with low self-esteem was okay, but she has lower self-esteem. She's not gonna cheat on me. Like I'm gonna be her world. Whereas,
they cheat even more when they got low self-esteem.
exactly, because all it takes is one guy. You look beautiful. Oh, me? But then, like I said, I had a boy where he was like the most insecure dude I ever met. Like I don't know if Jarrell's there at night, but his girl went to like a party, and this dude was like, "Yo, like let's roll out to the gas station." Something we going to the gas station, and we going down the street. I'm like, "This not the street. The gas station is on, my G." He's like, "No, I gotta make a quick stop. I gotta make a quick stop, Daddy." So he hops out the car.
He from New Orleans. He was running with Birdman. What's it going?
I shit you not, dog. This dude hops out his whip and like starts peeking through the gate, making sure she's not dancing with anyone, making sure his girl's not cheating or doing anything. I'm like, at that point, I'm like, it's not even worth being with that person.
Yeah.
No, be single at that point. If you gotta do all of that, it ain't worth it. Save
If
yourself
you gotta
the
look through phones and all that,
Say-
it's not worth
say
it.
this-
In my life, I have never went through a woman's phone. In my life.
Cap. Well,
Never. Wallahi. That's a little ass cap, dog. That's little cap.
You might be capping just a little bit, but there's
I reckon you was capping there, cowboy. Huh? But look, no, I always operate under the belief that I don't want to do something to the person I'm with that I wouldn't want them doing to me. So I feel like if you look through someone's phone, you're gonna search, you're gonna get what you ask for, and you might find something in there that you don't want to see. And that's an invasion of privacy. I've never done that. I've never done it in my life.
Huge invasion. Jarvis, I'm glad you said that. Huge invasion of privacy. Ladies, let me tell you guys something.
No, don't tell a lady something. That means you that went through a girl. You went through a woman's phone.
No, I'm speaking on some. They went through mine.
You said that I'm capping because I said I never went through a woman's phone. So that means that you have went through a woman's phone.
I've done it? So you're trying to say that I've done that?
I'm asking you.
Have I did what?
Have you went through a woman's phone?
Yes. Yes.
It depends. It's not my MO. It's not my MO. There has been times I've gotten out of character and done that. Yes. But I've seen women wait for the opportunity to go through your phone or make plans to go through your phone or literally, these women are smart. These women are, I've underestimated ladies. I've underestimated them. I've seen ladies learn my pattern.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my. How? How are you that attentive? That is some marksmanship attentiveness.
Thanks.
That you can crack codes. And then I go to sleep. I go to sleep for 10 minutes. They're in my phone. I'm asleep for 10 minutes. They're in my phone.
I Brando got a box pattern on his shit. About the crack. About she learned it. This boy got to make a box on his code.
Hey, but no cap. That's the worst thing, dog. To wake up to a
password is 1, 2, 3, 4.
That is very bad.
To wake up to an upset woman that went through your phone, to wake up to that's the most scary shit in the world. Because you're all discombobulated. You don't know what's going on. You sleep.
I hate
it's a good sleep, too.
Wake up.
Who is this bitch right here? Who is that?
You be expecting to wake up to morning sex. You wake up to a morning argument.
That's the worst. I think we've all been there. We woke up to an upset woman.
That's one of the worst ways to wake up ever. No, I'm not even exaggerating. Your whole life is being turned upside down, and you don't know it until you wake up. And then you wake up, and you got this load of issues in front of your face that you got to deal with. Or your life is ruined. And it's a sad situation. Hey, with that being said, stay out of other people's phones. I don't care if it's your mother, your father, your brother, your sister. If it ain't your kid, if you ain't create this person, if you didn't create a human, don't go through that person's phone. Just don't.
Now listen. One time, I got a story about Jorel, dog, and I didn't go through Jorel's phone. It just happened to be like this. So we had my crib, right? And Jorel's talking to this chick. I'm like, yo, do you love her? Hell no, I don't love her, dog. I like a sucker to you? I like a fucking sucker to you? I love her? No, I don't. I just met her, dog. I'm out here getting it in, dog. I'm like, all right, calm down. My bad, relax. So he gets up to use the bathroom. He leaves his phone. So his phone is like right next to me. And I see the same girl message him and pop up, I love you too, babe. So
they was talking out that shit about.
Yeah.
Hey, get that cap out. Get the cap out for Jarvis. Get the cap out. Get the cap out, Jarvis, for Jorel. Jorel, grow up. Listen, Jorel, let me give you a word of advice, Jorel. Let me give you some word of advice. Listen, never hide your feelings. If you got love for that girl, let it be known.
Brad, at 19, I was definitely hiding my feelings, bro.
Yeah, don't do. At 39, don't do it no more.
39.
39.
Don't do it no more.
Boy said he's
don't do it no more.
Bro,
you can't do that, bro. Hey, Jorel, you cannot hide your feelings. Let me tell you why.
You think 39, dog?
No, I'm fucking with him. Hey, 19-year-olds don't hide your feelings, man. I would prefer you not have feelings and try to suppress them than hide them. Because once the feeling's there, hiding them, you're just gonna look crazy at that point. You can't hide them.
Hey, my man was going so hard. I don't love her. Hell no. Nah. Why I look like a sucker?
That boy was madly in love. Ready to buy some roses. Ready to plan a vacation.
Yeah, I'm not gonna cap, bro. I was ready to risk it all, bro.
I know.
At that point in my life.
Hey, Jorel, don't do that no more at our age. Don't do that. When you love her, let it be known.
Hey, and shout out to my dog CJ, dog. So CJ, there was this chick in high school, dog. She was terrible, son. Like terrible.
Well, that's not nice. Don't say that.
I'm just saying.
Jarvis calling everybody out tonight, boy.
She terrible. CJ.
Boy, let the chopper fly tonight, boy.
Yeah. My dog, I'm Takashi and everyone, dog. CJ, you know you are, dog. This girl's terrible, dog. And we seen him like walking down the hall. I'm like, yo, you feeling her? And the same thing with Jorel. Hell nah. What I look like, dog? I can't have a friend. So she, dog, we're in the same class together, dog. She shows me a letter that he wrote her, and he was like, yo, like, I love you so much, like, and I just want to be with you. Like, I'm sorry I gotta hide you from my friends. My friends are so immature, especially Jarvis. Like, he's so immature.
I gotta hide from my friends.
He threw me all the way under the bus, dog. That's why I have no problems, dog.
Dog, this is the crazy thing, dog. Is back during that time frame, dog. Jarvis would call people suckers, bro, for the littlest things, bro. Everybody was a sucker for anything. You could hug your girl. You could hug your girlfriend, and you was a sucker. You could give your girlfriend a kiss, and you was a sucker, bro. You could go on a date, bro. You were courting a chick and go to the movies with the chick, pay for a movie, and you're a sucker. So Jarvis, Jarvis was just so you couldn't tell him nothing, bro, at the time.
Yo, you are a sucker, dog. Yo, you paid for a date. Yo, sucker. Look at this guy right here, dog. Oh, lovey-dovey.
Jarvis is like Hov. Jarvis is like Hov.
He really is.
Yeah, he saw that big pimping shit his whole life. Yeah, then we'll make 444 when he get his life together. We'll make 444. Get out of here, Jarvis.
Hey, dog, that was a different era, dog. That and then the people reaching for Pauls. Like, my homeboy was like, dog, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. Texas is the barbecue state, dog. And my other boy, BJ, was like, hey, yo, pause, dog. Pause. And we like, how's that a pause? He said, y'all don't get it? Meat,
y'all don't get it.
Grill, and a whole bunch of niggas.
If you reach for the pause.
Like, how you gonna pause throwing a barbecue, dog? Because there's meat on the grill. He's like, get out of here, dog.
Meat on the grill.
Whoa.
yo, come to my barbecue later on. Hey, yo, son, I'm not going to don't ever invite me to a barbecue, dog. Like, don't do that, son.
Hey, man, you gotta be careful what you say.
But let's get to the bracket, Drew.
All right. Brando.
What, man?
To the fans.
What?
Y'all proud of Brando this week. He actually looked at the bracket. So, it's the first time for everything. I'm proud of
Now, one thing to say, Drew, I'm a little upset. I'm a little upset that Nav Perfect Timing wasn't an honorable mention. Nav dropped 2 classic albums in 2017. He dropped the Nav self-titled project and Perfect Timing.
All right. Shout out to Nav, Brown Boy.
Perfect timing, yeah. The diamond shining, yeah. I love Nav, dog.
Nav is Jarvis, I'm with you. Nav is very underrated. He gets a bad rap. They sleep on a Brown Boy. They talk all these things about him. That boy be dropping great hooks, great verses, great melodies. Give that man some respect. Give Nav some respect.
He was a producer first, right?
Yes.
Definitely underrated.
Very underrated.
He does get a bad rap.
I think
for no reason. He's not even problematic. He don't even be starting drama. Why do people hate Nav?
I think because he's an Arab, I think.
Arabian?
Maybe that's what it is.
Or
I think if he's like a black dude, he'll get so much credit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I like Nav. Shout out to Nav. Shout out to the Brown Boy. Hey, I'm a Brown Boy too. I'm brown as it gets. Shout out to us. Brown motherfuckers.
You're black. What?
Hey.
You're not a brown boy.
I am brown. If I'm not brown, are you blind? Motherfucker, I am UPS. What can Brown do for you? What are you talking about? I'm where Brown as they come. I'm the brownest motherfucker on this screen. Who browner than me on this screen?
He's not talking about brown is in the actual color, Brandon. What?
What? No, what can Brown do for you? I forgot all about that slogan, dog.
Hey, what can Brown do? Hey, Jarvis. It's a good thing to add to my repertoire. What can Brown do for you? But you send that with a wink? Ooh. I'm about to do it right now. What can Brown do for you?
Let me know what she says, dog.
Yeah, let us know what she says.
You know what? I'm gonna do that. Let's do that. Let's test this.
Nut.
Nut.
So yeah, 2017 honorable mentions. Kodak painting pictures. I felt like this should have been on the bracket. It was a little backstory. This was originally on the bracket, but some
come on.
wanted,
Please do tell.
It got taken off. But
For who?
Anyway,
For what?
it doesn't matter.
Rather
No, it does matter. No, it matters.
For Rick
what
Ross.
Replaced painting pictures? No. Drew needs to answer this. What replaced painting pictures?
Rather you than me.
Why are those two the honorable mentions? Those are the two top albums of that year.
That's what I told you. I told you rather you than me. It could be the album of this year.
So explain this, Drew.
We'll get to my thoughts.
Drew picks albums that he personally likes.
I think that's what's happening. Exactly. So what is the criteria for these picks? Because these picks are making no sense.
I didn't like half these albums.
Exactly. I didn't like. You see what you're saying?
You just said I
didn't like.
You just said I pick albums I like. There's albums up there that I don't like.
You ain't Chief Keef. It ain't about what you like and don't like.
I make the bracket, so it kind of is. All right. Anyway, Vince Staples, Big Theory, DJ Khaled.
Time out. Stop right. Time out. 20 seconds. So painting pictures by Kodak Black is an honorable mention. And Rick Ross, rather you than me, is an honorable mention.
No, what are you talking about? It's on the bracket. No, I didn't.
Who did you say was an honorable mention?
I said Vince Staples' Big Fish Theory. What?
Oh, that's the honorable mention. I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. I misheard it.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry.
Anyway,
let me let you get through it. I'm sorry.
DJ Khaled, Grateful, T Grizzly, My Moment, that was a good album actually. Lil Yachty, Teenage Emotions.
That was trash.
Gucci Mane had 2, Mr. Davis and Drop Top WAP. Saha, No Dope on Sundays. Playboy Cardi, self-titled album. J.I.D., The Never Story. Big Crit, Forever is a Mighty Long Time. Joey Badass, All American Badass.
I like All American Badass, but I can see why. I can see how it didn't make this bracket. I like that album. So that's the album.
All of those are honorable mentions.
Give me the first 3 again, please. I apologize. Give me the first 3 honorable mentions again.
First 3, Kodak, Painting Pictures, Vince Staples, Big Fish Theory, DJ Khaled, Grateful.
The fact that Kodak Black Painting Pictures and DJ Khaled what was that the Major Key album? What album did you say that was from DJ Khaled?
Grateful.
Is that the one with Travis Scott and Nas, that whack song? It's secure. Yeah. It's secure. Yeah. Yeah, that's trash. All right, let's get into it. Our first matchup, we have Damn versus Pretty Girls Like Trap Music. This is fairly easy for me. I'm going with Damn.
I'm with Jarvis.
I will say that this album for 2 Chainz was was pretty big. Like he had the whole rollout. He had the whole, you could visit that was the one where you could visit like the Pink House, right? All that shit.
Yeah.
It was a good rollout. Very good rollout. Solid album too, but I'm gonna roll with Damn.
For me personally, I like Pretty Girls Love Trap Music too. I love the rollout. I love the intro to that album, but I'm gonna shock you guys today. Damn was a good album. Damn was a damn good album. That's the Kendrick that I like. I have to give the edge to Damn. I have to give the edge to Damn for this one.
And honestly, the only reason why Damn, the only negative about Damn, a lot of those songs got played out on the radio. So that's it. So next up, we have Future versus Without Warning.
Which Future album?
The self-titled.
Oh, so this is Future and Future Kendricks.
No, Hendrix is on the other side.
They both came out the same year.
Yeah.
Oh, you got both in this bracket. Hey,
never mind. Yo, I apologize.
Two albums in one bracket. What
Brando,
other artists that you guys know had 2 albums in one bracket? Tell me that person. Tell me.
I apologize. Brando didn't look at the bracket. I'm sorry. I misspoke.
I thought you did, dog.
I misspoke.
I didn't look at it.
You didn't look at the bracket.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
I'm gonna roll with Future.
Yeah, that's the one. Mask Off, right?
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
That's
Classic.
an ego spiritual.
Oh, speaking of which, I'm glad this came up today. This makes so much sense. When I get married, this is how I want my wedding to go. I want my groomsmen.
So this is after the girl proposes to you, right?
No.
This dude talking about having a girl propose to him playing Future as his first dance. Come on, man.
No, Mask Off is like one of the greatest songs of the decade, dog.
Oh, welcome to the party, Jarvis. Oh, is it really? Is it? Oh, is it now? Unbelievable.
Dog, I like Future, dog. Why is it got
according to you, One Mic is the song of the decade.
One Mic came out like 20 years ago, my G.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. But anyways, I have something to say about this. Jarvis, I'm glad that you love this Future album. So you're gonna love what I have to say. And I want you in attendance for this. When I get married, I want my groomsmen to come out first. I'll come out after my groomsmen and then my bride. When I enter the wedding party, I want When I Was Broke by Future, that's on the Future self-titled album, to be played when I walk down the aisle.
Dog.
When you walk down the aisle, you want Future playing.
When I Was Broke, yes. Listen to the song. Future, When I Was Broke. The music is when you guys listen to the song, when you take this song, you're gonna see where I'm coming from. You're gonna hear the music, you're gonna hear the words, and it's gonna be a beautiful thing for me to walk down the aisle to. And I want you guys at my wedding. I want all you guys at my wedding. Jarvis, make sure you're at my wedding. Jorel and Drew, make sure you guys at my wedding when I walk down the aisle to Future on this album that we're talking about, When I Was Broke. That's all I want to say.
I can't wait to meet the future Mrs. Brando. That's gonna be.
I can't wait to meet her. I met her. She just don't know it yet. I met her. I know her.
What's her name?
I know. I'm not. Nah.
Go ahead.
No. I want to so bad. Hey, but listen.
You got your own platform now. You gotta use it.
Yeah, so I can use my platform and tell the girl and profess my love to the girl that I love to the world, and she should love that, right?
Or think you a nut. Either or.
How long have you been on her?
I known her my whole life.
Does she know you? But do you have you spoken to her before?
Oh yeah. Oh no, this is no secret. No, this is no secret.
All right. Well then, go ahead, man.
Get shit off. Go ahead.
We'll
Tell the world.
Back, go ahead, man.
Tell the world.
We'll clip it up in there. We'll clip it up for you, dog. Go ahead.
I can't do it today. I'm not doing it.
I thought we had him, dog.
I'm not doing it today. But I love. Hey, listen. I'm gonna say this stuff. I'm gonna say something. Let me say something to you personally. The world don't know how I'm talking about you, but you do. And I can't wait to profess my love for you. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I cannot wait to profess my love for you. I'm not gonna do it today. But just know it's coming. And you know who you are. What's that noise?
Booing your ass, dog.
I felt so bad. That really hurt me. I feel like I threw an interception on the last play of the game.
All right, so next up, we have Flower Boy versus I Decided. I'm rolling with I Decided. That's my favorite Sean album.
I'm rolling with I Decided too. Good album. I agree with you, Jarvis.
That album is damn near like it was a few songs away from being classic. It's a very solid album, though. Very solid album.
That's a good album. Yeah, I agree. Me and the same. Yeah, I agree.
I think that's the closest that Sean's gonna get to getting over that hump. Like I think that's gonna be his best album. I don't think he can get any closer than that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I thought Detroit 2 was gonna get there, but
Nah, it didn't.
I think that Sean can do it. I think he knows what to do, but I think he just tries to. I think he makes business moves. Honestly, I think Big Sean makes business moves. I think that if Big Sean had the creativity to where it doesn't matter, you know what I mean? Some artists are at a point where it doesn't matter what you do. You know what I mean? You can do what you want to do because you're that big.
COVID. I feel like this was the perfect time for her to drop that type of album because he's not doing shows. That's what I thought. Detroit 2 is going to be like
Jarvis?
that.
You know what, Jarvis? I 100% agree with you. I do. I agree. I think that Big Sean had his moment, and we were waiting, and he kind of fumbled it. I do agree with you.
I thought you were talking more about.
And then not to say that he dropped a bad album. I'm not saying that, but I'm more so trying to say that he had a chance to solidify himself.
Right.
You get my drift? Man, he did. Yeah.
What plus is this?
So now we have culture versus wins and losses.
Culture, easily. One of the best albums of this decade, and show some respect for that. Get out of here, girl. Yeah, come back. You might as well be here now. You're here. Culture is one of the best albums of this decade, easily. Who had more hits than Culture? Give me the album. What's the album?
All right, so next up we have culture versus wins and losses. I'm going with culture.
Culture
for sure.
Certified classic.
Yeah, I mean that Wins and Losses album wasn't really that great if you look back at it. To me, like it had a few joints on there, but it wasn't that good.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna say that. It's not a bad album. Wins was a good album by me. Did it have We Ball?
Yeah.
The Wins and Losses have We Ball.
Yeah.
And it has 1942 flows on it as well.
Great album.
No, it wasn't great.
1942 flow. I can't sit there. Yeah,
that wasn't a great album.
People that listen to that music, that was a classic, certified classic in my opinion. Moving on. Wait a minute. Culture's moving on? We all agree that Culture's moving on?
Yeah, for sure.
I told you that, dog.
That's not a surprise.
Surprise to me. All right, let's move on.
Next up, we have More Life versus It's an Album. I'm going with It's an Album.
I agree.
21?
Yep. Yeah. It's classic.
I'm going More Life. More Life is so underrated. I hate the disrespect of More Life because I'm no big Drake fan. But the way people treat More Life is just wrong. Like they act like it didn't have hits up there. It had Passion Fruit. Portland is a big hit in my opinion.
Portland crazy.
Yeah, like they had the shit, and they had the shit. Yeah, and they had the shit when he was dissing Who Do We Hate? Tory Lanez. He was dissing Tory Lanez before it was popular on More Life. And then y'all don't like More Life? Please, I like More Life. Is it actually More Life? Is actually one of my top 3 to 4 Drake albums. To be honest with you.
All right, now. Okay. You're ODing right now.
I said top 3 to 4.
Yeah, you're wilding. There's no way.
Yeah, it is. All right, go ahead. Move on, please. You guys.
What are you going with?
I'd say More Life.
All right, then.
All right, well, we'll go with More Life just, to save some time. I think it's neck and neck, but, we can go with it. Now, I'm going to surprise y'all, dog, on this next one. I'm going to surprise y'all. We have Love is Rage 2.
Do not be disrespectful.
Versus Layla's Wisdom. And I know I'm the rappity rap guy.
Oh, about to say.
But I'm going with Love Is Rage too. My little cousin Kai, shout out to him. He put me on to this back in 2017. Love it.
Great. It's a great album.
It got that Pharrell joint. What's neon?
Neon lights. Neon guts.
Neon guts with Pharrell. Fire.
I like the ones. I forgot the song I love on that album. There's one song I love on that album. I'm going Uzi on this one too. It's one song I love on that one. Can't think of the name. Uzi, easily.
Hello, Jorel. Hello. What you going with, dog?
Love Is Rage.
Come on, man.
All right. So next up, we have Hendrix versus Rather You Than Me. Now, listen. I think Hendrix really showed me, like, me as a non-Future fan, like, his versatility. And I liked it. If I had to pick my favorite Future album, it would be Hendrix because he showed the range. But it's not better than Rather You Than Me by Rick Ross. Like, that's a tough Rick Ross album. Love the production. Love everything on it.
Yeah, I'm rolling with Rather You Than Me.
Hendrix, easily.
Hendrix by landslide. You guys are crazy.
To me, it's not even. That Rather You Than Me album, I don't get it. I don't get the hype. I really don't. Like,
it might be it's a top Rick Ross album, dog. A top 3.
It's not.
Ross album. Easily.
I don't understand.
I don't understand them, but I don't know what they're talking about.
Apple of My Eye, Santorini, Grease, Idols Become Rivals, Trap with Thugger, Dead Presidents. Like, this album has bangers on it, dog.
That is a good album. It's
Lamborghini Doors.
Nah.
Summer 17.
Rather You Than Me is a good album. I'm not denying that.
Powers That Be with Nas. Like, whenever Nas and Rick Ross link up.
Oh, we get it. Oh, it makes sense now. Stop it, Jarvis. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Me and Drew and the rest of the public are picking Hendrix over Rather You Than Me. Hendrix is a classic. You don't.
I roll with the More Like Drake versus it's the album. I'm not gonna put Hendrix above Rather You Than Me. So we'll just
put it on the poll.
We might have.
It really doesn't matter. I mean, I guess it might.
No, this does matter because Hendrix can easily win this year.
Yeah,
man. Yeah. You guys, man, y'all so disrespectful. So disrespectful.
We might have to call in a fifth person to break the tie. To be real,
no, we don't. Put on the poll.
We can't. We have to finish the bracket.
It's the first round. So I mean, we can call in someone, or we can just put them both, advance them both to the next round.
Who are we calling? Can I make the phone call? I swear to God, I make an unbiased phone call.
You ain't got a mic. They ain't gonna work, player. we can call a friend of the show.
All right, call him. Call him.
Who's this? Who are we calling?
You want to call BJ? Or Rob? I respect Rob's musical opinion. I doubt you won't pick the phone, but let's call Rob.
Well, I don't know about this. It is a biased call.
Yo, this is Jarvis, dog, calling you on the podcast. You got to break a tie for us.
You said break the what?
You got to break a tie.
Break the tie. All right, go ahead.
So the two albums that we have facing each other is Rather You Than Me by Rick Ross or Hendrix by Future.
When did Rather You Than Me come out?
They both dropped in 2017.
I don't even remember listening to that joint for real.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
So I'm gonna go with Hendrix.
You going Hendrix?
Yeah.
All right, peace.
All right.
You're hyping that album, Jarvis. I think you're hyping it.
No, he's not. Drew, no, he's not.
He's not hyping the album. It's a tough album.
He's not hyping. That's a good album. That's a good album. It is.
All right, so next up we have.
It's great though.
Next up we have 444 versus Beautiful Thugger Girls. Now listen, I like Beautiful Thugger Girls. It was a good, upbeat, like happy, like vibey album that I like. But I mean, 444 is the album that all Hove fans have been waiting for and wanting, and Hove delivered. I'm going 444.
We had all of these years, and the moment that you decide to give my man Thug some respect, you put him against 444.
That's my favorite Thug album too.
It's a great Thug album. But I'm going to say something. 444 is a classic Jay-Z album. It's a classic. It's up there with the rest of his classics. 444. Wait a minute. I don't know. This is tough for me because there's some songs on that Thug album that I absolutely love, and I play. Listen, You Said by Young Thug. You said that. Ooh. This is all right. I'm gonna pick 444. I'm gonna go with 444 for the culture. But before I do that, let me make a point. When you with your young lady, the love of your life, play Young Thug. You Said. Just play that with your young lady, and it's gonna set the mood. With that being said, 444 gets the vote today.
Jarrell.
Oh, 444.
I'm gonna have to go with 444. Have to.
All right. So next up, we advance to the second round. We're gonna fly through these real quick. We have Damn versus Future self-titled. I'm going with Damn again. Sorry.
Damn as well.
I want Future self-titled. I love that album. It had When I Was Broke. It had Feds Did a Sweep. It had Mask Off. It had Draco. Too many. Me personally, I want Future self-titled.
This is tough for me. Man, that Future album is so good.
Just say Future, Drew. It's okay. It's okay to say. It's okay to say it. Just say it.
I got you on the other side, but I'm gonna go with Damn on this. I'm gonna go with Damn. I got you on the other side though, Brando.
All right. Next up, we have I Decided versus Culture. I'm going with Culture.
Culture.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
All right. Now we have More Life versus Love Is Rage 2. I'm going with Love Is Rage 2. Sorry.
Aubrey, I'm sorry. I apologize. Love Is Rage. It was too good. Too many slaps on Love Is Rage 2. It's too many great songs.
I love both of those albums. I'm a big fan of both. Damn. It don't matter because I'm gonna go More Life, but it don't matter at this point.
Okay.
Y'all won.
So now we have Hendrix versus 444. I'm going with 444, dog.
I got you, Brando. I'm going with Hendrix, dog. I'm going with Hendrix.
Hey, I swear to God, the people love Hendrix.
Look, 444, yeah, it's a great album. I don't revisit 444.
All right, well, let's call Rob again, dog, to break the tie.
No, I don't want to call Rob.
Jarrell, just say Hendrix.
Hendrix.
Say Hendrix.
Hendrix.
Okay.
Here we go, Hendrix.
It's okay to
No
say.
time,
Let's go. Hendrix, let's go. Next round. Let's go to next round.
That's whack, dog. That's so trash, Jarrell. 444 is a straight up classic. That's super trash.
To me, but I don't revisit it. Like,
I mean, that is true. 444, in my opinion, doesn't have much replay.
like you don't. To me, that's not an album you revisit. So, just off of that, I'm gonna go Hendrix.
All right. So now we have Damn versus Culture. I'm going with Culture, surprisingly.
Culture. Drew, you want to say Culture so bad. I know you want to say it. Come on.
Of course, I'm going Culture.
Culture it is. Culture it is.
All right. So now we have Love Is Rage 2 versus Hendrix. I'm going with Love Is Rage 2.
Yes.
Now, Brando, I don't roll with you. I don't roll with you a little bit now, but it gotta stop at some point.
That's a great album. No, Love Is Rage 2 is a good album.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Hendrix, but Love and Rage 2 is a great album. So I won't be mad at anything anybody picks in that scenario.
Now this finals is this is tough now.
Culture versus Love Is Rage 2. I'm going with Culture. Sorry. I'm going with Culture.
I'm actually rolling with Love Is Rage too.
I'm going with Culture.
Oh my gosh.
Coach like transcended the game, bro.
Culture. I'm going easily. It's no question to me. Culture.
Yeah, just off. I don't know. They both had crazy impact though, but Culture was, I feel like, on a different level.
It changed the game. It
Yeah,
was a moment in
it was a
time.
game changer, dog.
It was a moment
Yeah, we'll give it to Migo.
I don't know,
in-
fella.
Go!
Yeah, it's close. It's close, man.
That Sauce It Up and that EXO tour life.
I love Sauce It Up. I love
yeah.
Sauce It Up too. I love Sauce It Up too. I do love Sauce It Up. But Culture had the biggest hits of that year. Like that was the biggest album of that year. Like whether we like it or not, what our personal preferences are. When you walked outside and you was riding around in the city, you heard Culture. Period.
But you also heard EXO Tour Life. Like you couldn't get away from that.
I mean that one single, yeah, you did. You did.
Like between that and Bad and Bougie, like those two were up for the biggest songs of the year.
Yeah, but Bad and Bougie is the biggest. Bad and Bougie is the biggest song of that year.
It is.
It's very close though. The EXO Tour Life. Like it's a toss up to me.
Yeah.
Who won last week? What the poll say?
Birds in the Trap. The song, the album you never heard. Album you never heard, Jarvis.
I listened to it, dog, and that was trash. Sorry,
All right.
wasn't my cup of tea.
Birds in the
Now-
Trap seemed like it's trash. How?
I didn't feel it, dog. I didn't feel it. So
Jarvis, let me see. Jarvis, wait a minute. No. Jarvis, no. You're not gonna segue off of that. No. You live in Houston.
exactly.
What's the disconnect?
Jarvis is capping at this point.
I tried to listen to it. It didn't connect with me. I'm sorry.
He said he likes Don Toliver, but not Travis Scott.
Let's get to that. Now let's get to that.
That's it. Travis Scott made John Tolliver.
Okay, he made a better version. He should have. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you now. It's a better version of him.
No, I'm
Listen to Bird Chat. My favorite verse on Bird Chat was Nav's verse. Nav 8.
Why do you love Nav? I like Nav too. Why do you like Nav so much? Why?
Oh, Drew put me on to Nav in 2017. Haven't looked back since.
I'm gonna say something though, Jarvis. I do agree with you. I do agree with you that I don't know, man. Would you living in Houston though and not loving Birds in the Trap just don't make sense to me though. It just doesn't make sense. Like that's a part of the. So did you like Astroworld? Oh, that's for another year. We got to get to that, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Segue. We say that for later. Say that for later.
Travis Scott is not my cup of tea. Anyways, so now on to the what you been on segment. I'm a Cowboys fan, so I watched our game and Dak hurt himself.
Prayers.
Yeah. You hate to see that. Regardless, you hate to see that.
Yeah, that was a crazy injury. Like the bone popped out of his skin, so that was just crazy for Dak. So prayers to Dak. As far as my song of the week is Lemonade Remix, Don Toliver and Roddy Ricch. Let's get it.
Is the original with Gunna and Travis Scott? Oh no, Gunna and
Gunna Nav, I think, right?
Yeah, Gunna and Nav. Great song, Jarvis. Excellent song. I love that song. I was put on a couple weeks ago. Great song. Jarvis, let me say something, Jarvis. You've been impressing me the past few weeks. Some of the things you've been saying, you've been very impressive.
Well-rounded, man.
They try to paint you as this old head, backpack rapper guy. But
he is. No, Brando, he is. He is.
He is, Brando.
He's been capping the past few weeks.
Yeah.
So I'm making up stuff I'm listening to now.
Oh, you went to the rap playlist on Apple, nigga, and picked the song.
Actually, honestly, my girl put me on. I was in the wheels with her.
That's one thing Ida does know about new music.
And I was like, this is hard.
She's been helping you out. Shout out to her.
Where's Ida from, if you don't mind me asking? Where's she from?
She's from Dallas.
Okay. So does she like that haircut they be getting?
No.
The bougie face?
You know what I'm talking about? With that thing in it. You know what I'm talking about?
With the little rat tail in the back?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't. No, I'm joking. Just joking. I'll call her and I'll ask her. Anyways, Jorel.
As far as me, what I've been on, had the actually opportunity to go back and listen to Bryson Tiller's album because I wasn't impressed. The first time I heard it.
Oh, I bet you weren't. I bet you wasn't, Jorel.
But you know what? It
like
actually flows. It flows pretty good. It's not bad. And I think you guys should definitely give it an additional listen. So my song of the week is gonna be Next to You by Bryson Tiller.
For me, Annika wanted to thank everybody, or not everybody, because Jarvis don't fuck with it, but thank Brando and Jorel for talking about Power. I convinced her to start watching it. Her and her coworker also. So like she's been binging that. Like she's almost done with like 5 seasons of Power in like a week. Like
is that good? Well, is that good to a certain point?
The last season, Annika is not that good. It's super predictable, but
it's not. No.
By the time we're she'll probably be done with it by the time we're done recording. But anyway, she wanted to say, thank you for that. So I've been watching Power with her, getting through that. Forgot a lot of the stuff that happened, so it was good to, go back to when Power was actually good.
It's good now. You should actually watch the new season. But
I mean, we're gonna get to it. After she's done, we'll watch the.
The mid-season finale was just this past weekend. So
all right. Speaking of which, Jorel, were you pissed as I was when they told me Power's not coming back until January?
Yeah.
Like what the? Dog, you've been on for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's Power. It's Power. Anyway. But yeah, so in terms of music, I'm surprised Jarvis ain't talking about this new Trey Songz album.
Oh yeah, shout out on 7.5.
Higher.
BA, man.
I gave it a listen.
I've been on that.
It's actually good. It's actually good.
Yes, sir.
It is pause, but it's way too long. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to hear.
Like
I don't want to hear
tracks, isn't it? 23 tracks.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that many tracks from Trey Songz at this point. But he has a lot of good music on there. So. A lot of good stuff. I enjoyed a lot of the songs, so definitely check that out if y'all listen to like R&B. But the album, when I tell you, Giveon. So for those that you don't know, Giveon is the dude from Chicago Freestyle of the Drake song. He's the singer on there. He released.
He did body that. He
released the EP like a little while ago, but he released a new EP, 4 songs called When It's All Said and Done, dog. He's in his toxic bag. He's on the last night. It wasn't treating you right. He got in that bag on dog. He snapped. He's
talking that real then. He ain't on that Bryson. He ain't on that Bryson.
No, he is. He's on the Dirty Mac, dog.
Yeah. Oh, he is on the Bryson Tiller.
Yeah, he's on the Dirty Mac.
The Dirty Mac.
Why do y'all like that so much? No, seriously. Before we hang up tonight, guys, why do y'all love that?
That's what R&B singers do.
Then why do y'all like R&B?
What? I like R&B more than rap.
Me too.
Yeah.
R&B at this point, R&B at this point is better than rap.
There's so many options, dog. There's so many great artists right now. That's too many.
So let me get this straight.
This might be the golden era.
Let me get this straight. Jarvis, Drew, and Jorel.
Huh?
Jarvis, Drew, and Jorel. Let me ask you guys a question. Let me ask you just one simple question. Future Hendrix drops tomorrow, and Bryson Tiller drops tomorrow. What's the first thing you guys are going to listen to?
None.
I'll listen to Future.
I would listen to Future first.
Yeah.
Okay.
None.
That doesn't mean we don't like R&B more.
Yeah. No. I just wanted. No, I just.
But anyway, Jarvis, I think you don't fuck with Jarvis. He got a song with Snow Allegra up there too, dog. Come on now. But yeah, my song is gonna be Still Your Best. My song is Still Your Best. Super toxic, super dirty mackin'. It's great.
Brando, what you been on?
I know what I not been on. I ain't been on.
Not Money Man. Not Money Man. Please,
to be honest with you.
Dog, I gotta say one thing about Money Man. I watched the Money Man 24 video with
Lil Baby.
Lil Baby, dog. He doesn't. I don't think he has the it factor. I just don't.
Motherfucker, you don't have the it factor. This is about the it factor. How dare you say something like that about Money Man?
No,
you don't know what the it factor is.
Listen.
Is that about the... Let me tell you something, Drew. Let me tell you.
No.
Let me tell you
He didn't have the presence. No, he doesn't have the presence. Like he was just up there, and I'm like, it did nothing. It didn't move me. He doesn't have the presence. I'm just letting you know.
But to be fair, when Drake first came out, Drake looked a little awkward too.
But this ain't like 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz had swag from the get go. Like with
2 Chainz was whack as hell with City Boy dog. DTP, he did not have the factor. Stop.
I'm not talking about DTP.
Yes, whoa. Yes, he did. Duffelback Boys, one of the most.
No, he did that. No, Brando, stop. Let's just stop the cap right now, dog. Like 2 Chainz was looking like a nerd when he first came out, dog. 2 Chainz was a damn nerd, dog. When he first dropped.
He wasn't.
Don't say this, Jarvis. Let me say something to you.
Nobody was
don't say that.
City Boy, dog.
Don't
sorry. Nobody was. Stop. He had the rebrand.
Fellas, I'm out of here. I'll let you know. I'm out of here, though. Y'all on D tonight.
Brando, what you been on, man?
Nobody was checking on. Oh, Titty Boy, yeah, that guy, Titty Boy in DTP. He was a nerd. Let's keep it. Let's call a spade a spade. He was like one of the boring, like
Y'all let Brando get his shit off. He's frozen right now. Oh, no, he back.
Brand, what you been on,
man? I got nothing to say about this. I just play. I've been on Brando. I'm a swear away from Money Man this week. I've been on Brando and J Ned. Make it right. Go stream it. Go run those views up. Make it right. Brando featuring J Ned. J Ned featuring Brando. I don't care who's featuring who. I don't care about that. We're all a team. And that goes for everybody that whoever I work with in any aspect in life. We're all a team. So Brando, J Ned, make it right. It's some things I want to make right in this world. But Jorel, let me say something to you. I'll tell you later. Never mind.
You're ready. We get off this joint.
I'll tell you later.
All right. Whether you watch us at work or off work, we appreciate it. All right?
Yes, sir.